Tonight, Chelsea have secured our first 3 points of the new Champions League season, courtesy of their own goal. Now, for myself, you can analyze this game from two ways: the performances or the results. And I'm going to do both. I'm going to start by discussing the performance first. Because listen, for this young team to secure our first 3 points of the Champions League season is very, very important. Winning is all matters, man, when it comes to knockout football. People, let me know in the comment down below what are your thoughts, and make sure you guys are smashing that like button, and let's get straight into it. Because there have been tons of mistakes, tons of individual errors. We had no shots on goal just like that. Because maybe we can thank Mourinho for showing us some little bit of respect in the first half. And for me, I will stress the most important thing of getting the 3 points, because we needed this, man. We will look back one day and think Mourinho and look at this game, and we will see what we'd have done better, especially when it comes to knockout football, when it comes to cup games. The 3 points going forward is always the most important thing. Maybe this one is going to help us to qualify in that first 8 of the league, and then we can go, man. And listen, we're not younger anymore, man. Most of these players have been playing 2 years together, and I understand some fans today are going to be rattled. They're going to say the players play bad. Maybe we made some more mistakes in the key areas. But for me, the mistakes they were showing once again, big time. And it makes me think about, because there have been some quotes have been coming out that Maresca does not trust the squad. Maresca does not think this squad is good enough to compete in the Champions League and the Premier League. Maybe last season the quality was a little bit okay, but I think for me, the more these players play together, the more they're going to become better. Maybe Maresca feels like the quality has not been improved on from last season. And let's see what's going to happen, man. Let's be honest, people. We can see the inexperience in this team, but the struggle, the mistakes, again, a lot of these things have been affecting our performance for the last couple of games. Because today we can thank the experience of Marcus Cucurella. He had a tough job today, man, locking back Yoko on the other side. And Cucurella, man, what a player, man. Cucurella have played his first game. In the last couple of games, he's been having some bad games, but today, Cucurella, for me, well-deserved man of the match. And his performance today showing him that, because knowing we have Liverpool on the weekend, and knowing that he'll go against Mo Salah, and really good performance today. And another player today who showed experience, Moses Caicedo, because this guy 100% passing accuracy. He won the most duels. He made the most tackles, the most key tackles, man. What a player, man. I always said it, man. For me, Moses Caicedo is Chelsea's most important player overall. We can say Cole Palmer is our most important player going forward, but Moses Caicedo, what a player, man. Another player I want to talk about is Pedro Neto. What a player, man. This guy, attacking and defending, he can do everything, man. There was a really good fun battle against him and that Benfica player, and because you could see him in terms of how strong he is. Neto is one of the most strongest player we have in this squad, because player bounce off him, man. This guy is pretty strong. He have a pretty strong upper body, and today, man, what a player, man. Mixing this with his explosion passes, the way he goes forward fast, man. He just amazing, man. And very good game today, man. Other Chelsea fan, I can sit there and I say today, I'm not gonna say this was the most important performance. This was not the best performance, but the most important thing is we can thank Alejandro Garnacho today, because the way he did that cross once again. Because I always say this, man, if you're a winger, if you put a ball in the danger area, you don't even have to be your player who's gonna put the ball in the back of the net. It can be a player of the other side, and that's what Garnacho did today, man. And he allowed Benfica today, they allow Garnacho to have that space, and that Garnacho just running after them, and he put in that cross, and then they end up finishing themselves, and the cross came from Pedro Neto. Once again, man, world classic cross, man. I've been saying this Pedro Neto guy is very, very world class, and Garnacho is gonna be crucial for us this season because he gets himself in the really, really good areas to try to score a goal. And I think for me, Benfica could have done a little bit more, but in that final 20-15 minutes, they were on us, man. They were on us. But what Enzo Maresca did is this: when we were leading it, he brought on Reece James, he brought on Josh Ashimpong, players who can help us, because Badia Shield had to come off, but we're gonna get it to him as well. So Garnacho, this is what I've been saying, man. He's a very, very high volume player. He gets himself in the good areas, and that's what happened to them. And if he can just stay consistent, him and Jamie Gittens, if we can just give them time, I think for me, Garnacho and Gittens, they can become good player. I always said, man, I never wanted Garnacho at Chelsea, but now we have him here. Listen, as a Chelsea fan, I'm gonna say this, man. I will support him, and I'm gonna give him time. And let's see, man. Let's see. And that's what he does at his age right now, man. Garnacho is a very good player, but he has a pace, and he was replaced by Jamie Gittens. Maybe Jamie Gittens, he showed more the willingness where he can attack his man, he can go after you, but in terms of the end product was non-existence from him and Garnacho. Once again, they need a bit of time to get used to this team, to get used to the new teammates, to the new manager. They're playing a different system. Listen, they've been on the bench for the last 2 games, but coming on today and they get the job done. That's what I always ask, man. I always said, man, if you are a player, you know your role in the squad, come in and show what you can do. That's all I always ask for, man. Maybe Jamie Gittens, maybe they feel like some pressure, of playing for Chelsea, because playing for Chelsea is a very, very big club, man. No disrespect to the other clubs in England. Chelsea will be the most successful club in England for the last couple years, man. But we cannot just think like this people are going to come in and they're going to hit the ground running right away. They're coming to a new club, new system. But for me, overall, it did show overall, man. They see I can still continue this example. Tariq George is becoming the Chris Van Kunku 2.0, like I told you guys in those couple videos, man. Tariq George, man, he's not a striker. This guy is a winger. You can see when he's up front. That's what I was saying. Maybe I was hoping today Maresca would play Mark Dew. Once again, he did not do that, because we will have loved to have Mark Dew up front there. I can understand his performance was not good, because for me, I always said, man, Tariq George is not a striker, and you could see the difference when Joao Pedro came into the game. And I understand he got a red card, and for me, that second challenge, listen, it was a dangerous challenge, but he barely touched on the other player, man. That's what I've been saying, man. When it comes in Europe, you cannot make those type of challenges, man. Anything can send you off, and now he's going to be missing the Ajax game. But I think we have a better squad to play that game. Ajax at home, I don't think it's going to be that difficult. So we definitely lack some of the end product. We really, really need. We saw some quality. Listen, I want to talk about Estevao Willian, man. What a player, man. This guy is worth the money we bought him, because this kid, the amount of money I can say Chelsea today they charge for the fans today. Listen, the only good thing you can come out this game and say you came out to watch, you paid all the money, was to see Estevao Willian, because this kid is just a beautiful talent. This kid is just on a different level, man. He has incredible individual moments. The moment he came up on the field, he was showing people what he can do, man. That first half, he took this ball up all the way down. Listen, guys, it's not normal for an 18-year-old man what he's been doing, man. Estevao Willian, for me, great talent, great player, man. And I think for me, Chelsea, I can say that Chelsea's future is in the right hands, man. And only thing I can say, man, if to give Enzo Maresca time. Enzo Maresca, listen, I said it, man. He has to win this game, especially coming from those couple bad games. They were not good enough. Maresca had to step up today, and that's what he did, man. I did say in the last couple games that if Maresca come out of this game and he showed something, and nobody's gonna be crying here, nobody's gonna be angry, and that's what he did today, man. And listen, like I always said, man, sometimes the manager is not the problem, sometimes it's the players, because the manager that is not the one on the pitch, it's always the players. The players have to make those decisions. But listen, man, another guy I want to talk about now is Badiashile. Benoit Badiashile. What a game from Benoit Badiashile, man. This guy was injured. This guy just came from injury. Forget about the last game he played when he came from the bench. But this game, you can see quality. I always said, man, Benoit Badiashile, if this guy can just fix up, stay injury free, you can see how he's so good, man. Him and Chalaba, they really played well. They put a foot no wrong today, and that's what I loved about it, man, today, man. The two fullbacks was okay. Malo Gusto, I didn't really think he did that bad. He really did well, man. But Marcus Cucurella for me was really good beyond all of them. But for me, Badiashile, if you can have this guy for the Liverpool game, if he can stay fit until the Liverpool game, I'm gonna be happy, man. But the bad thing is we're gonna be missing Wesley Fofana. Would have loved to have him, and I think for me, Enzo Maresca was saving Romeo Lavia for that Liverpool game. That's why he did not even feature, because in the background I was seeing Cole Palmer, I was seeing Liam Delap, they were all there, all the boys. But kudos to all the players, man. For me, today was a good game, man, and I have nothing to complain about. We got the 3 points. This is all I always wanted. This is everything I always ask for, man. As a Chelsea fan, I want to see us win games. I want to see Chelsea get the 3 points, and that's what we did. People, let me know in the comment down below, man, what are your thoughts, and make sure you people are smashing that like button and let me know your humble opinions, and bye bye.